Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this. What is this, you may ask? I don't know, and I don't intend to figure that out. Um, this is pretty much just a practice run for I don't know what. It's really just a practice run for me talking. I just wanted to do a video, sort of like a podcast style, but not a podcast. I can tell you this, that this is not a podcast, but it is sort of set up like a podcast. I do have the headphones and the microphone, but it's not. That's one of the things I want to make clear. It's not. It's only being posted to YouTube. This is not a podcast. Don't think it is. And yeah, so really, the only reason I'm doing this is just because I wanted to do sort of a more unedited version of myself, like that. You'll be seeing that. There won't be cuts in this. I just wanted to do really a uncensored. What do they used to call it? Uncut and uncensored sort of thing. And I just wanted to sort of be more real on my channel. I know just I make so many cuts in my videos. I really never show the real side of me that has a really hard time talking. It's sort of just, I just wanted to see even this. I hate the fact that this is going in, but I just want to try to get more comfortable with talking and not being so afraid to make mistakes when doing it. And that's not to say from now on I'm never going to be editing my videos, but I just wanted to sort of try this out, see what it's like. And yeah. So, and also the reason I'm doing this is because I'm the senior class president at Girard High School, and I'm going to be talking in front of a stage in front of hundreds of people in probably around 4 months. And if I can't do that, if I can't talk in front of a stage, yeah, if I can't talk in front of a camera, there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to talk in front of a stage without being really scared about it. So I just wanted to sort of be more real. I don't know if you can hear that. That's my dog Paula walking down the hallway. Go lay down. Go. And also, I just wanted to, again, I'm just repeating myself, but that's why I'm doing this. I just wanted to, just get more practice in and being able to be comfortable in front of a camera. And even though it may sort of seem like it, I'm really not still, even after my, 5 YouTube videos I've made. It's still just really hard for me. So, yeah. And also, I'm going to be making I know, I talked about this in my last video 2 months ago. I've been working on a conspiracy video for over a year now, and I wanted to be able to talk easier in front of a camera for that too. Probably going to be doing the monologue part for it soon. So yeah, and if this is bad, that's just how it's supposed to be. This is how, not that it's a podcast, but that's just how podcasts are supposed to be. The first episode, it's really usually just pretty dull. It starts out dull. No podcast starts out on a high note. Just in general, just the episodes. I don't know if you're into podcasts as much as I am, but it's sort of like maybe around the first few hundred episodes, people only really watch someone's podcast because they're their fans and they just want to support them in what they do. And then in this next few hundred episodes, in the 100s, they end up getting, really more natural at talking, more natural at just being able to sort of riff on stuff and just be able to talk about stuff just like they're talking to their friend. And then maybe around the 200 episodes mark, and then they finally get an actual audience because they actually start being good at it, and people actually want to watch it for what they're talking about, not just for the person. And then probably around in the 300s, they finally get guests on, and then it takes about another 100 episodes for them to get natural with guests. And so really it takes around maybe in the 400 episode mark for a podcast to be good. So not that this is a podcast, but this is going to take probably 400 times to actually get good. So, and I'm not doing that. Don't worry. But I'm just saying that's why this is bad. So I've been writing down. I have a list of talking topics in my notes. Been writing down things for. I've had this idea to do something like this for the past few months, and sort of just things I could just rant about. And so let me look on here. Brushing teeth in the shower. So I don't know why. This is not really a rant thing, just something to share about myself. For some reason, I like brushing my teeth in the shower. I don't know. It just makes more sense to me. Uh, it's just even the warm water. I thought at first it was weird to use to brush my teeth with warm water, but you get used to it, and really, it's just become part of my routine now to just have my toothbrush and toothpaste in the shower, and it just makes more sense. I don't understand why it's not more of a natural thing. Um, I like more just more uh done thing. See again, this. I'm really not that happy about stuff like this going into the video, but that's just what this is. And again, not to say that my cool, because I am proud of what I can do with editing and make things into a story, and you know, and I do have to cut my bad parts of talking out of that, and that's still, I'm not trying to say that's bad in any way at all. I just also wanted to have this on here to just show a different side of what you usually don't see in my YouTube videos. So, brushing teeth in the shower. So yeah, it just makes more sense. I don't know. I really recommend you at least try it. It just saves time. Yeah, it just makes more sense. And see, again, I was expecting that I could, just rant about these topics for longer, but I'm gonna have a hard time with that. So, but that's the reason of this. What else do we have? See, and also, I'll try my best to not have dead air in this. Again, because there's not gonna be any cuts, but it's gonna be hard for me, obviously. Again, this is my first time doing something like this. I did do a few practice runs of also something like this, just talking into this sort of setup right now. Just set up like this. With this, I mean, this isn't even a actual podcast microphone or anything, like something you're actually supposed to talk right into. It's supposed to just go on top of the camera like this. But I figured out that you can also use it like this, even though it's kind of awkward. It's not really necessarily made for holding, but I figured it out. And then I wanted to use this camera too, my camcorder kind of camera, because it doesn't have a time limit of recording. These, my cameras like this, the DSLR versions, the more professional types, they look good. They look better than that, obviously, but they have recording time limits of 30 minutes. And at first, I was thinking that that's why I was going to use this, because it doesn't have the record time limit. But I think it's better to use this, because now I can only limit myself to talking unedited for 30 minutes, and I'm already at 8.5 minutes, so not doing too bad. What else do we have? I don't know why the brushing the teeth is the first thing. There's no way I don't have better things than that. Sorry. Let's see, what else? Instead of Now, also, I know these are just meaningless things, but I just wanted to have things to just rant about. For some reason, I don't know if you've noticed this, but on when you have the captions on shows, sometimes when people say it says ERR, whatever, ERR. And no one ever says, it just always annoys me. It just doesn't make sense. No one has ever actually said but half the time when people say on closed captions, it says and it just does not look right. I hate it. I hate it so much. Please, if you're a closed captioner watching this, please just type UHHH. It just No one has ever said that in the history of anything. So I don't understand why we're spelling as like It just does not look right. It's always annoyed me. So what else? My DC video. So again, like I said, I do have a hard time with talking in front of a camera. That's why I'm doing this. But and yeah, I have a hard time with just being confident, just in not really my looks, just more of just myself in general. I just have a hard time, even though I've done sort of a lot of videos of myself. I have a really hard time watching them back after I post them. Really, and that's why my favorite video of mine is still my DC trip vlog video, and that's a good and a bad thing because there is the least amount of me from all my videos in that one, and so obviously that's not good because I got to get better with being comfortable with myself being on videos. But also, I think it's a good thing because that video just showed so much. I mean, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I think why it's my favorite video is because it just showed such a variety of so many funny people. I just posted another thing about it, just about this one clip where it was just like me saying Peyton was a homeless person and us making jokes about that, and then Ava taking pictures of Ben's feet, and just it was just and see, even still, like that was one of my favorite just bits in one of my videos ever. And I just love that video so much just because it shows such a variety of diverse characters, just so many funny bits in it that just come together in a really cool way. So even though I hate myself in my videos a lot, I do still really pride myself in some of those really cool moments. So anyways, enough of the cheesiness. I didn't realize, again, I'd like to do more bit things and not be as serious, but in this one I'm just going to have to be more just serious with stuff. So let me get back to the notes. You know what? And also, I have Sparkling Blush here. This is also not a bit. It's not a callback, even though I just, in that, what everyone else's favorite video of mine is, the Failures of Quinn video, where I drink this at the end. This isn't a bit. It's just, it really is good. I wish I was sponsored by them. I'm not. It's just, I drink it right out of the bottle every time I get it. It's just so good. And I also have, which this is just really a thing where it's like they don't make them like they used to, and it's really interesting. Like even this bottle opener, it's like it was so hard to get bottle openers for these because I like went through multiple ones I think that broke just because they weren't like thick enough steel. And it's interesting because this is my great grandpa's bottle openers, and it's a little like dirty now. I don't know how to clean that, but and it's just interesting how like even just down to bottle openers, just quality of things overall has changed so much that even those are like one of the things you can say they don't make them like they used to. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to open this real quick. Don't laugh. Don't. I'm usually better at that. I swear. I swear I usually am. Not that, I mean, I don't know, but it just really is good. Here, you have a sip. See, that one was a callback, and I'm sorry for that. See, and it's already warm. I had it out for only like 10 minutes when I was trying to hype myself up to do this video. But, you know what? Let's just get through a few more of these. Let's see how far I am. 13 minutes. Okay, not bad. The time went a little slower after that second check of time. But not bad, not bad. We can get through this. And you probably won't. You probably already clicked away. But that's fine. I'm pretty much just doing this for myself. That's all that. But I thought I would also be interesting to share with people. So let's see what else. It also is just weird. I don't know why. Also, it's just so hard for me to even just like start. It took me like 20 minutes to just even start doing this. But for some reason, the headphones I feel like helped, even though I hate my own voice. The headphones, just hearing my own voice right away is for some reason better for me. And these are also, I don't know why, but I got Sony professional headphones, and I guess just for this moment, I guess. But they work really good. And also, that was my actual reason. I don't think I actually explained. With this camcorder, when you hook the microphone and headphones up to it, the sound comes out like a second after you it actually the sound happens. It comes out like a second after in the headphones, and so that's why I couldn't do it, because it made me like slur my speech even more than I already do, and that would not be fun to watch. Trust me. Um, but yeah, it was just really disorienting, and I could not deal with that, so I had to switch to this as well. So I'm sorry, I keep keep getting off topic. I'm trying to go through this as fast as possible. Just trying to get this 30 minutes over with. I just had to do this. Just have pulp written down. I don't know if that was supposed to be Pulp Fiction or Pulp and Orange Juice. I guess Pulp and Orange Juice. I don't understand why pulp and orange juice is just such a readily available thing. I don't know. I know oranges. Messing this microphone up. I know oranges, like, they have pulp and stuff, but it's just such a weird thing to want to add that into, like, is there anyone who actually enjoys orange juice with pulp, or even like with some pulp? I don't. It's just so gross to me. That's like having apple juice with just like some of the leftover apple chunks in it to me. I don't know. It's just so weird how they still offer that and people still buy it, I guess. But I don't know. It's weird. What else? No dead air. Sorry. Well, Ava Ainsley can answer texts. Also, this was, I mean, it was funny because, like, today was one of the only times, or no, but just recently was, I think they've been getting better at it. Um, Both of them, they're just so bad. My friends Ava and Ainsley are so bad at answering texts, and listen, this rant is all love, but it's just, is it that hard to answer a text? I mean, just like within a day. It can't be that hard. I mean, even I tried not to be on my phone as much, or like as much as the average teenager. I don't like being on my phone that much. But even still, I answer texts within the day. Is it that hard to just answer? Just look at. Do you not go on your phone once a day and just answer? Is that so hard? Sorry. Um. Can you hear? There's like audio glitches, and I don't know if that's just in the headphones or I'm just actually breaking this microphone. But I'm sorry if you do hear that. Which Michael Myers I could take down? Uh, that's a more niche topic, but I guess I can rant about that. So I don't know. See, even my editing brain is ready to just put pictures of the Michael Myers from each movie on the screen, but you can't do that. I can't do that because I just want to stick to my original idea. But and you probably don't know all the Michael Myers from all the Halloween movies, but I'll just go through the list. I sort of know the body types. I've watched the movies on and on so many times. So I'll just go through the list from the original Halloween to every other movie. So in Halloween 1, Michael Myers, I think it was 5'11" at the time of filming. And that's how he was portrayed, as a 5'11" guy. And it's interesting because Michael Myers is obviously portrayed as a much larger figure now, just physically. But it's interesting to go back and see that, like, one of the scariest classic monsters is really not that big. I mean, I'm about an even 6 foot, so I'm already taller than him, and he's also sort of lanky. I mean, he's sort of skinny, and it's just interesting how that back then it took so much less to make such a terrorizing figure. So Michael Myers 1, I could definitely take down in a fight. He's just, no, I could definitely take him. Michael Myers from Halloween 2, it's portrayed as the same night that Halloween 2 goes on as Halloween 1, but it was a whole different actor. I'm pretty sure that actor was only 5'9", which is the average American male height, but it's just already 3 inches under me, and also sort of the same body type. So I could definitely take Michael Myers from Halloween 2. Halloween 3, they didn't have Michael Myers in it, but it was originally supposed to be an anthology series where it was just a new Halloween story every year. But so there was no Michael Myers in that, but there was a sort of one of the main antagonists. That's what it is. Yeah, the bad guy, one of the main guys. I think I don't know his height, but he was also sort of not that. I mean, just not that big. So I could definitely take him. Uh, Halloween 4, he was a little bigger. I think that guy was 6'2". It was supposed to be, but he also had uh, added like shoulder pads and just to really just made to look much bigger because that's how the times were. That's after the Friday the 13th movies came out, and there was a sort of bigger figure of Jason, so they wanted to make Michael Myers look bigger, and he was in the movie. If you're going by like those shoulder pads are his actual shoulders. He is sort of bigger than me, but I feel like still, I mean, he has some good moves. I'll give him that. But I feel like still, if I get like maybe a running head start and just really just body slam him and throw him out a window, maybe I feel like I could definitely take him as well. Halloween 5, Michael Myers. Also, I'm pretty sure around 6'2", 6'3" he was, and also just the same sort of size, which would probably be just a little bigger than me. But again, I feel like just with a running head start, I feel like I could just take him down. So Halloween 5, I could take him down. Halloween 6, I think he was also like maybe around 6'2", but he looks like maybe 5'10" in the movies at least. I mean, that Michael Myers just looks so small. He is pretty lanky. I could definitely just end him right away. Uh, Halloween 7, Michael Myers. That was also just a small guy. I don't remember the height. I think that one might have been around 6 foot, but also just lanky. It's interesting how just Michael Myers. He's portrayed to be just such a scary guy, but he's really not that big in most of the movies. So in Halloween 7, H2O it was because it was 20 years after the original Halloween H2O. Michael Myers, I could definitely take him. Halloween 8, Michael Myers, again, same sort of size, I think around maybe a little over 6 foot. Not that buff. And again, I'm not trying to, you know, to my own horn again, but Michael Myers and Halloween 8 again. He's just not that buff. I feel like I could really take him if I really wanted to. Halloween. Now this is where the tide changes on this one. Halloween, the reboot, Rob Zombie reboot. Michael Myers was around 6'8" and pretty strong. So here's the first one. I will give that Michael Myers the win for this one. I don't think I could take a 6'8" guy down. Michael Myers, especially down. And then again, it's the same actor and same height and size of that guy in Halloween 2 for the reboot. I could not take him. And then it went to Halloween 2018, which was not the reboot anymore. It was just going on with the original story. That one, he's 6'3". He's a little bit bigger, but he's also older, is the thing. So even in the movies, it shows him really just taking out the town. But I feel like really, if I put my mind to it, even though about 3 inches taller than me, he's a little old. Okay, so if I just hit him in the right spot, I feel like he could just go out. And then it's the same Michael Myers for the next 2 movies, Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. Again, he's just getting older and older. So, I think I could take him out. So really, the only two, really, it's just one Michael Myers who I couldn't take out. Is the Rob Zombie version, which again, it's interesting because that one he's a little more just classically, just scary and just size wise. He's less of a stalker like the original Michael Myers, but he is more scary and just looks wise. He definitely is, and he's the one that I couldn't take out for sure, but the rest I definitely could. So yeah. Sorry if that was repetitive, especially if you don't know what those Michael Myers looks like. I'm sorry I couldn't put a picture on the screen, but that's just how we roll in this type of format. I'm sorry. Is that gross? You don't. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like the sound of just mouth sounds in general, but I don't know. Also, people like ASMR. So I don't know. I'll just put the microphone up to when I'm drinking it. Say sorry to the people who don't like noises like that, and say you're welcome to the people who do. Let's see how far we're at now. 25 minutes. Not bad. All right. I'm going to have to really just go in, see my best topics I could really just do a stupid rant on. Sundays. This is all I have written down, but I know what my rant is for that. Businesses should still be closed on Sundays. I've just really come to that consensus. I really like the idea of just, other than non-essential businesses, obviously, just really, other than maybe gas stations and grocery stores, and obviously the 3 emergency ones, firefighter, police department, and just healthcare. But other than that, I feel like just Sundays, it wouldn't be that bad if we could all just agree, even just non-religious people, if we can all just agree that we should just have one day, we should just stay home, or just, whatever you want to do, just not, just not go to a non-essential business. I really wish, I hear stories about like what that was like. You couldn't go anywhere on Sundays, it felt like. And I really don't think that would be much of a bad thing. So, really just any business owners out there, just think about it, okay? Just think. It's sort of like how living around here, you sort of have more appreciation for summer and the warmer months because you have it less. You can't really take it for granted as much. So like you appreciate it more once you're in it. So I think that could be sort of the deal with Sundays too. You know, even though you can't go to places, though you can't go to Texas Roadhouse on Sunday, you can appreciate it more on the rest of the days of the week. So I really think that's a good idea. Just think about it, okay? Yeah. What else? Need one more, just good one. Then we can sort of wrap it up. Sending my kids to public school. So even if I, ever become rich and famous, I really, which I won't, but I really would just want to always make sure my kids are always in public school. I really, I know a lot of kids in public school, might include myself included, sometimes feel like it's sort of a waste and, you shouldn't have to be there, shouldn't have to be forced to be there. But I think overall public school is better than any private school. It just exposes children to the real world a little more than a private school. It's, more of just a variety of people again, just much more diverse, even in a place like this where it is majority of white people. But even in a place like this, you just sort of get a more, look at what different people can be like in the real world. And you don't get that with private school. So even though it's maybe less safe, maybe a little less, good education wise, I think overall public school is just the way to go for sending your kids to school. That's just my 2 cents. Sorry, liberals. Let's see. So I'm at 29 minutes. I have 1 more minute. So, if you made it this far, or skip to the end of this video and just see me talking about this now, thank you for even just trying to watch. Anyways, again, I just really want to get more comfortable in front of the camera, and so that's why I did this. And it's not that easy, even though it should be easy. It's unfortunately not as easy as I wish it could be for me. So, yeah, and I don't know. There's not much else to say about that. Oh, I have a whole box of props, sort of, that I wanted to just showcase. It's not, I shouldn't, but I was gonna just show you those. But I was just cut it because I set the box on my soundbar. Anyways, I have 3 seconds left. So thank